Davis, the offense a little inconsistent again today. What did you see from you guys out there today that kind of stalled you out a little bit?
Yeah, again, we just didn't execute. We had a great game plan by Coach Kingsbury and Coach Morris, and we just didn't execute. From my standpoint, I threw that big interception before halftime, which is a killer for this team, and we had a fumble, and then we just weren't executing. I had a couple 3 and outs, so just gotta get better for Stillwater because I know it's gonna be a tough game.
Hey Davis, when when the defense is struggling like it is, how much pressure does that put on you guys as an offense?
I can't worry about that. My job is to do whatever it takes to score 1 more point than the other team, and if that's 70-71, so be it. I think our defense is a really good defense. I think they can be a really good defense. It's just we all got to execute. And for today, the offense to execute because we had them 2 turnovers inside their 20. Whatever they had 20 yards to score, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. We had 2 stupid turnovers. So, yeah, it's on the offense. It should be.
What about the turning point late in the first half when you made the turnover after you guys had gotten the turnover on the other side?
Say that again.
Just talk about how important that frame was, with the late turnover in the second quarter.
Just lacks execution, Just my second read was wide open. My first read kind of pressed it a little bit, tried to hit Brad over the middle, and just didn't work out that time. And, we just got to get better. I got to play, maybe be more consistent every snap. And, if we're going to play 80 plays a game, we got to play 80 good snaps a game instead of 60 to 70 range.
What's your second word that you mentioned on that play?
Dylan on a dig. He was wide open.
Seemed like a lot of your mistakes were over the middle. Did you struggle seeing the linebacker drop back, or what was it?
Oh, they did a great job. Arkansas's defense corner, give them all the credit in the world. They had a great game plan for us. They really dropped it back pretty deep, and they took away the middle of the field, and that was a huge emphasis we were trying to hit this week. And once they took that away, just had to be quick on the move, and but we weren't good enough today. Huge credit to them. They played hard.
After a couple weeks like you guys have had, does it get harder and harder to not press and try to get that offense going and try to do everything each drive?
Not really. We know how good we can be. It's just got to do it. Got to play 80 straight plays of hard 80 plays. Just do your job and stop worrying about everything else. Ignore the noise and just play our game. Because I know we got a chance to do it next Thursday. We have a chance to do it on ESPN Thursday night, and it's a huge showing for us. If we win every single game from here on out, I'm sure no one's gonna be talking about this today.
Is this a good time for the bye week for you guys, do you think?
Yeah, just get everybody on the same page and realize if we don't do our job, what's going to happen. Because we kind of got lucky the first 2 games, and now we saw, hey, if you don't do your job, you're going to lose this game. And here on out, it's going to be tough teams. And Big 12 Conference is a lot of fun. I know these guys will be ready.
What's your message to the group when you guys are huddled up tomorrow or on Monday when you're talking to your teammates? What's the message you think?
They're going to see it on film. We had plays out there, we just didn't make them. That starts with me because I had a lot of plays out there. I kind of forced a couple throws and had 2 turnovers again. You can't do that if you're going to win in this conference or against a tough team. And, if you don't turn the ball over and you play, like you're coached to do, then you're probably going to win the game. I didn't do that today.
Davis, you guys only had 59 plays last week, 67 today. How tough is it to win when you're not getting in the 80s and the 90s and that?
There's no excuse. If we're going to run 67 plays, we better score 3 or more times than we did today. And those 2 turnovers have been huge for us. And no matter how many plays we run a game, we're going to score in a minute, 30, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and we just got to finish drives.
DJ, how frustrating was it to give up touchdowns on all but two drives today for you?
I think it was very frustrating due to a communication error up front with the defense. We had guys doing too much. We had duplication, I feel, on some parts, and Arkansas is a good team. You can't have mental errors that lead to big plays, and in this conference, the smallest mistakes go the longest ways.
What was the communication error?
I think we had guys doing too much. Guys trying to make plays that aren't theirs. Everybody not playing their 1/11th.
DJ, why were they so successful after the first contact? It seemed like their running back were running free after they get a lot of extra yardage.
You know what? These are good running backs. They got a trio who's kind of jack of all trades. You got the power back, you got the speed back, and so getting adjusted to the different backs that are in the game. I think understanding the personnel and who was in was also another thing that we lacked. We should have understood what type of backs we're in. Were we dealing with? Were we dealing with the quick back? Were we dealing with the power back? We had Arkansas burst into the line, which I think everybody started to almost brain fart, so to say, in that sense, because they hadn't shown that really so much on film. They're not a hurry-up team, but they executed well, and as you can see, they were successful.
Psychologically, after something like this, how's the defense going to be moving ahead?
I think we'll be fine. We got a bye week to rest up guys that are a little banged up. You know, that extra week is going to be key to us, and as far as getting prepared mentally. Coach Walderstadt and Coach Smith had a great game plan going in. We just had guys that I think were doing too much. And, you know, the defense works if everybody does their 111s.
How tough was that third quarter? Y'all were on the field for about 13 minutes.
You know, when you're in the game, I don't really count the snaps I'm in or how long they're in. The motive and the drive is to get off the field, and that's what we lacked. By mental errors or by physical errors, you know, we'll see on film to get cleaned up. But we didn't get our 3 and outs like we should have. They were successful on third down, and that's what led the drive to keep going.
Deandre, kind of third straight week, you guys misfiring on offense a little bit throughout the game. How frustrating is it to know what y'all are capable of and come out these last 3 weeks like that?
I mean, it's definitely frustrating, especially when you know how good you can be. But, you know, I mean, it's just at the point now where, I mean, it's enough talking. You just got to figure out what's wrong and, you know, get back to work.
What do you think is wrong?
I mean, we just hit and miss, you know. I mean, we start slow, you know what I'm saying? It's not no particular problem. We just got to get it going. I mean, I've seen his offense when we're at our highest point, so there's no doubt in my mind we can get it going. It's just a matter of fact we just got to make it happen.
How much pressure does it put on you guys as a unit to know that, you know, or to feel like, I guess, that when you get the ball, you're going to have to score?
It's not necessary pressure, man. I mean, and let me say one thing: our defense, we have a great defense. So let's not get that misunderstood. We have a great defense. It's just, you know, when we have the opportunity to make plays as an offense, we need to do those things. And I feel like, you know, first 3 games, like I said, we've been hit and miss. So you need to take advantage when that opportunity, you know, comes to play.
Several times the first half, it seemed like you made the play, you showed good balance, ran through tackles. Can you talk a little bit about the group that seemed like you were in there early in the game?
I mean, yeah, just doing what I can, just to move the chains, man. Just trying to make plays for the team.
Well, when you say you have a great defense, is this something you see in practice that's not translating to the games?
I mean, this is something I've seen these guys since last spring. You know, I mean, you gotta take your hat off first of all to Arkansas. That was a great team, a great O-line. You know, so I'm not making an excuse for our defense, but like I said, I know how good they can be. I've seen those guys make plays. So I mean, Coach Wiley, he'll get the job done. You know, he'll get those guys together. We'll figure it out. We'll get this thing going.
I feel like this bye week comes at a good time for you guys as you get ready for Oklahoma State.
Definitely. I mean, going into conference play, especially, I think it couldn't have came at a better time. So, I think, you know, just watch the film, break things down, and figure out what we need to do.